Things can't stay like this, even if it means sacrificing my whole savings and years. I have to do that. In fact, I'm the only one who can do it. I have to take control of my life and become the creator of it. This is why I will create my own workspace. A workspace where I can unleash my whole creativity. I'm going to build it. My own workspace.
Thanks for watching and welcome to my video. So in this video I'm going to talk about my workspace, and I will mainly focus on my main desk setup over here, and I will cover all the struggles and learnings I had while building it. So let's get started.
Okay, so let's get started. The whole setup consists of 3 parts, and the first one is this black IKEA table on the left, which is 2 meters long and used as my second workspace for my MacBook Pro, if it's not polluted with all the stuff for my collaborations on Instagram. And for those who don't know, I've been sharing my developer journey on Instagram since 2019. If you haven't followed me yet, check out my account down below. Also, currently I'm using my old screen from 10 years ago to monitor Discord or my daily tasks on Notion. And in addition to that, my PC, ginger tea and snacks find their home on this table as well. The second and main part of this workspace is the standing desk over here. It's the adjustable standing desk Sanodesk EQ3, which Flexispot sent over to me. It has been the biggest game changer during COVID, and I absolutely recommend it to anyone who suffers from back pain due to long sitting sessions. I know you do. Its quality is stunning, and I really love all those buttons which save custom heights. It's actually super useful. It's one of the best investments and ergonomic solutions to help me avoiding another disc prolapse. You know, prevention is better than recovery, so shout out to Flexispot and thanks for that. And after that, you can find my holy field for ideas. I decided to use my third table as a brainstorming hot desk, where I have enough space to sketch or draw out my ridiculous ideas on paper. And if one of my friends happen to come over, they got a nice place to work at. So it's a win-win, right? Definitely worth it. I mostly use this setup for programming, editing, gaming, or any other important task which requires absolute focus.
No.
As for the screens, I use a dual stack layout consisting of 2 AOC gaming monitors. I decided to go for this layout to get rid of the well-known forward head posture condition, which makes you transform into a giraffe and many developers suffer from. Using this kind of stack layout doesn't require me to look to the right or left, which puts a lot of strain on my neck. Also, having 2 screens gives me a lot of space to code some new features while having a Slack meeting and keeping myself even more entertained on the hot trending memes of 2021. And to make all this work, I got this overpriced shiny machine over here. It's an AMD Ryzen 7 CPU combined with an AMD RADEON XT 5700 graphics card with 32 gigs of RAM with a NZXT watercooling system. And as you can see, I got a couple of RGB fans running in the machine, which are super cool, and what they can do? Nothing. They just increase my budget and create a specific vibe which makes me feel comfortable. So I think it's definitely worth it. Oh, and for the OCD people out there, I also got something special. Do you see my 2 monitor arm mounts over here and here? Yeah, they don't have the same padding from the monitors. Obviously, it's on purpose and a reminder that not everything in life will go as smooth as you expect. Now let me transform those monitor arms in the final form. So thanks to those monitor arms from Atomtech, I can move my monitors around 360 degrees if there would be no wall, and tilt or position them however I like. So when standing, I just have to look straight and don't have to move my head at all. So I think those arms give more room of motion, flexibility, and are definitely worth it. Alright, so let's get to the audio part. I'm using the low budget Creative Pebble Plus desktop speakers, which comes in a set with a great headphone holder. Some people would believe this is a subwoofer. And the sound they create is pretty solid actually as well. So I would say this whole set for just 40 euro is definitely worth it. So if you are as poor as me because I spent all my money on useless RGB, go for it. Check out the audio sample. As for the headphones, I actually used those Razer Kraken headphones, which I got for 20 euro instead of 64. But I wasn't really satisfied with the quality of both the microphone and the audio quality. But I thought of going wireless because I think we all remember this experience. Which is why I'm currently testing out the wireless gaming headset HyperX Cloudflight S. And my review on both, well, you get what you pay for. The sound on the Razer Kraken is okay, and for the Cloudflight S is a 5 of 7. But the microphone could be way better on both. So that's why if you are like me and actually don't know what you're doing, just get a dedicated microphone like the Blue Yeti X which I'm using to get some decent quality, at least so your friends won't have another reason to roast you on the next Discord session. It's just plug and play, and I'm using it right now just to make this voiceover. So how does it sound? Tell me in the comments. So for my right hand, I got this super cool Logitech G502 Hero for 20 euros. I decided to get this one mainly, well, because it was on sale and to support my Fortnite addiction. This mouse comes with a lot of buttons to make you look even more nerdy, and I would say it's a pretty solid mouse for gaming with two perfectly placed, generously sized thumb buttons, and some additional weights to make your mouse even harder to move. And the best part of this mouse is the anti-fall protection. As you can see, my mouse will never fall down. Definitely safe. The Keychron K1V4, wait for it. Low profile mechanical keyboard with Keychron low profile red switches. I've seen it all over the place on Instagram, and who doesn't like to jump on the new trends, right? So the design is a 5 of 7 and the quality feels decent and is sufficient for my daily usage while editing, programming and gaming. This K1V4 Keychron comes wireless with some RGB lights and a lot of fun light patterns to make you become the next light bender. Totally recommended. Since the low profile keyboard doesn't require a palm rest, I can spend my money on even more useless RGB and I can experience long and pain-free gaming sessions. Also, the sound is really nice and actually not that loud.
Hello. Please don't lie to your audience. They trust you and believe what you say. This keyboard very loud, not that loud. I can hear you typing when I sleep, when I cook, and when I make my ginger tea. So loud. Give them ASMR audio sample and let them decide themselves. But this aesthetics of this keyboard, so good, so shiny, so many colors. Completely useless. These colors do not make you write faster, but they make you look like
Okay, right. Let's do an audio sample with this Apple Magic keyboard.
Thank you.
And now let me tell you something. If you take this keyboard and add 2 or more monitors, combine it with a low budget Pikachu light and put them all together on a standing desk, you get the ultimate developer starter pack to get famous on Instagram. But for real, this keyboard was my second mechanical keyboard, and if you are some madman who always needs to switch between Windows and Mac, I totally recommend to go with this one, since it comes with the possibility to add 3 devices at the same time and switch them just with a shortcut. It comes with an USB port for charging, and the Bluetooth feature actually comes very handy because now you can work remote from home on your couch.
Okay guys, we finally made it to the last part of this video, which is this gold nugget, the autonomous MyoChair. Some people would think this is just another ergonomic chair, but let me transform it into its final form for you.
Forget your additional stools below your table. Say no to back pain and enjoy movies while falling asleep in the MyoChair with head and footrest. More comfort while watching your favorite series in isolation. Make your quarantine enjoyable. Get the unique art of sitting to the next level. The MyoChair.
So I guess this is a perfect chair for my setup. Well, that's it. That was a room tour around my workspace, my setup, and I hope I could give you some insight and inspiration for building your own setup. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. I left all the details in the description, and just take this as a reminder that you don't need to have the biggest and most expensive gear. You just have to start somewhere and build up your way to your dream setup. So if you like this kind of video, feel free to smash the subscribe button and see you in the next video. Peace.
Thanks for watching.